Hey guys, top of the morning, ding ding, sayonara, everything in every language impossible, imaginable. Yeah, why not say top of the morning for a start in the video? I'm not Irish, but who cares? Yeah, now I've watched way too much Jacksepticeye. It's hitting me on the inside. But welcome to the Greater Trainer Show, Greater Trainer Show, and we're here at Reddit's prorevenge to see some vengeance stories. Well, I guess we are gonna be reading this, but wait a minute, I'm gonna plug my laptop in real quick. Yeah, is it plugged in, guys? Is it loading up? Do you see it? Yeah, thank you for telling me. You didn't tell me. Write it down in the comments, whatever. I can't know when you're watching this video and when you're writing comments and all this cool stuff for the second. So write a comment, subscribe, and now let's go. So let's start with this. People taking revenge, most likely some sort of title for this. Entitled Neighbor threatens dogs if and I break. Years ago, my mother and I just moved into a new dog-friendly apartment complex. We had two dogs. One was a Bichon Shih Tzu, I don't know, and another was a Terrier Poodle mix. You see, I don't know anything about dogs, but Bichon Shih Tzu, I don't know anything about dogs, okay? I don't have any idea. Send me photos in the comments about these dogs. Most likely I won't see them, but whatever. Well, I know I don't have any fans watching my videos, so won a silver award. What does a silver award do? Shows a silver award, and that's it. Yeah, what, did you want something? Just get it, write something there. Joey, what should we make a silver award? Show it, and that's it. Whatever, let's start. Let's continue because of them, we were excited for the community dog park right next to our building. Also note, our community dog. Wait a minute. Our building was filled with dog owners, each with dogs ranking from small to huge. Our apartment was on the first floor in the back of the building, all the way in the corner. It was a nice private area for us, with how the apartments were situated. Well, whatever. Situated. Oh my god, there's a chair right next to me where I tried to place my feet and it was doing this crack. I'm not sure that you would hear it. It like did this. Okay, it doesn't do it anymore, so I guess I can... Yeah, that's what it did. That's it. Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna place my foot right there. Because I don't know, for some reason I like sitting in weird ways, I don't know. Well, let's continue. Our apartment was on the first floor of the building, all the way in the corner. It was a nice private area for us, with how the apartments were situated. Okay, since our dogs are our dogs is a terrier. He can be one of our dogs is a terrier. I'm practically blind, I'm sorry, yeah. He can be a bit barky when we are not home. Then when we're not home, we have a clicker to get his attention, which he has been trained to stop barking and come to whoever has the clicker. Due to our work hours, and I was usually home in the morning, and Mom was home in the afternoon, leaving him alone for a few hours during the day. After a month of moving in to our new apartment, we received a note on our door. It was from one of our neighbors. It started, "Dear neighbor, I understand that you are new to this complex, but it's rude to allow your dog to bark. It's ruining my sleep before I go to work, and my job is extremely important. I don't care how you do it, but shut your dog up." My mom turned the note right away to the leasing office, as she wasn't sure what to do with it. That is when the office told us not to worry because he had done this to every dog owner in the building. They did ask to see if we can find ways to calm him down when we're not home. You see, you should actually go find the person who gave you the note, and guys, just make the dang dong. Please just make it go quiet, okay? Because you see, you don't know how important the other's job is. Just okay. If I were this guy, I would make it quiet. But yeah, it's kind of in a dog-friendly apartment. So yeah. How do you actually make a dog learn to be quiet? I don't know. I'm not dog trainer. I most likely won't get a dog, will I? I don't know. I don't actually care. I don't really think that a dog isn't that much of in my life. I personally was never like, I need to get a dog because a dog can do so many things. Oh my god. I was more of that with my new laptop. This laptop, yeah. And many other things, yeah. But yeah, let's continue. So we did. We found out the kids in the neighborhood liked playing with a power station outside our apartment, and that is who he had been barking at. So we closed off the area for him when we went out and no one was home. We started playing calming music as a way to help as well. Another week goes by, and this time we hear a knock on the door. We go outside and we meet our angry neighbor. He explains that our dog has kept him up every day and woke him up by his hours of barking. Both of us had been home that day, and our dog had been a good boy and had not had excessive barking. I still remember that he had told us when I explained that I know that what I heard. "Oh, you can't control your dog. Then I'm gonna call animal control and have them both taken from you." I did it before and I have no problem getting rid of your dogs, too. Then I'll get you kicked out for not following the lease, and I can do that because I'm very rich and the apartment needs my money. Oh my god. So do something to shut your dogs up, or else. After that, my mom apologizing for what happened, and we went back in. A few moments later I walked out to get the mail and discovered from another neighbor that he had gone to 3 other apartments and made similar threats. You see, I think that you're gonna like this as a story, so I'm gonna show you some gaming footage. Yeah, apparently this is gonna become a story time video. I didn't think it would, so yeah. And enjoy it. It now is a story time video. Yeah, it's a pro-revenge. I'll leave a link for the story down below. Not that likely, but yeah, let's continue. After some convincing, my mom told the apartment that what had happened. We were told not to worry, and if he did that again, to please contact them. We also found out that the apartment had offered him an apartment away from dogs, but he had declined that since the dogs were the problem and not him. However, what he had done, my mom began showing signs of anxiety and brought a lemon spray bark collar for our dog. But, yeah. While I didn't like this idea, I had to put her at ease to go outside our apartment. We did make sure to only put it on him when we were both at home. Whatever. You see, if it's the point that you see, you can't sleep. This dog is making noise. You're on the right here, okay? But once you don't know which flipping dog it is, then don't be like, you know what? One dog was barking. I'm gonna go to the everybody, everywhere, and start shouting to them. You see, that's when you go on the wrong side of things. But let's continue, I guess. A month went by peacefully, and then once again we get a knock on our door. This time was an animal control. They had gotten an anonymous report of a dog being abused and neglected in our home. What a flippity floop. They explained that someone had said that our dogs were barking because of neglect. My mom invited the AC lady inside and explained the situation. We showed her everything we could to prevent our dogs from being taken away. Nice lady noticed how playful and happy our dogs were and figured it was another false call. She explained that they had gotten... Oh, that was a chair. Yeah. Don't worry about these sudden noises. A few of those from an anonymous concerned neighbor from other apartments in his building. Oh, in this building. The AC lady left, telling us that if we are threatened again to try and get it on record. This event had turned my mom into a paranoid person who became afraid to leave the house, thinking that if she did, then she would lose her pups. Normally I'm the calmest person in my family, never really letting anyone get to me. But this neighbor had did this to hurt us. Oh my god, he tried to hurt us. Yeah, he was kind of crazy, stupid, yeah. So I did my research and discovered a few things that could legally help us. With the new information on certain laws and leasing terms, I formed a plan. During a weekend, my mom was visiting my aunt in a different state. I began my plan. I started it by printing out a few things and then sat outside my phone with my phone and a speaker. I began to play a video of a dog really barking really loud, whatever. I had figured out which apartment and was his, and thanks to a few neighbors who were also tired of being harassed, I sat there across that country yard to where his apartment was. I waited and waited with a huge smile on my face, and as I hoped for, he stormed out and headed over to me where I was. I turned off my video and turned on my recorder without him noticing. His face was red with anger, and he looks at me, and there with me sitting there with a smile. "I'm sorry, can I help you?" I asked him. "Freak you," he said. "I think told you what I will do to your family, think what is think? Didn't stop your damn bag Matt from ruining my sleep. Now I'm gonna get them taken from you and get you kicked out for not doing as I said. I gave you a freaking chance. I hope that when they take your dogs, that they are killed and you and your mom live inside a cardboard box." I give him a fake, "oh dear" look and say, "So you're saying that I'm not allowed to make loud noises, including my dogs barking between the hours of 7 a.m. and 11 p.m.? And what that I went against the law by doing so? You know you did. And you are telling me this from my porch at 2 p.m. this afternoon? This won't be your porch once I tell the leasing office." "Oh, nose. Nose? Do you mean the nose that we have on our heads? Whatever. That is a very serious threat for my dogs and my family, isn't it?" "Frick, yes, it is." Well, let's continue. I give him a huge smile and turn off my recording from my phone. The neighbor is confused now as I ask him to have a seat. I have a few things to show him. I pull out my papers and hand them him. The first one. It was the country's noise ordinance laws. In our country, a dog's bark was considered the same amount of sounds as a loud appliance, so they can bark between hours of 7 a.m. and 11 p.m. Before he could talk, I pull out another paper. This one states it is against the leasing terms to threaten their neighbor, and after one warning that the apartment complex had the right to revoke their lease. He looks at me with an understanding of what he had done. Now I silence him and pull out the one last paper. And what is it? This one was another leasing term I had found. His face after reading this one had made him turn white. This last one I talked about how it was a complete violation of leasing terms to go into another person's renter's property and threaten them or their property. This includes the renter's outdoor area. Those found guilty of this violation will have their lease revoked immediately and be forced to leave the apartment with us in a set time. The scared look in his face was priceless, and I silently got up and walked back to my apartment. After he finally left, he called my leasing office and explained what had just happened. I agreed to email the recording to them right away. A week later, my mom came home with some news that she had learned from the leasing office. The man had been evicted from his apartment and would be leaving later that week. I found out that my actions had caused the other dog owners from the building to come forward and admit what had been doing to all of them. After that, there was never another complaint, and I threw away the lemon spray color. My mom still gets anxiety attacks once in a while, but has been getting help to ease those worries. As for me, I don't regret what I did. I just feel bad that it had to come on to this. TL whatever, entitled neighbor threatened my dogs and family cause our dogs barking during legal hours that they can't bark. Was evicted for being in our back patio while threatening us. Oh, that was interesting. I liked it. I liked it. You see, that's what you get when you're bad. Is there something else about dogs? Well, I guess nothing else is there. Well, so that's it for today's video, I guess. Like, share, and sub. Or you're getting, I don't know, something bad done to you. By do you know how? A walking taco. A walking taco will come at your home and slap you in the face. That's definitely so true, yeah. Can't imagine how true that is. But that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed and liked it. Punch the like button in the face or Superman will come bitch slap you with a taco in his right hand. I don't know. Whatever. Well, like, share, and subscribe, and goodbye. I was Great Entertainer, and share this video to everybody. Goodbye.